Hi, everyone. I think we're just waiting for a few more friends. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, like in school mode. Yes, all of our friends. Yeah. So we're so glad that everybody could come out tonight, and thank you to Jaia and Timothy for putting this on, and to Jillian for helping with all of the children's art gallery outside, and Julia and Bridget who helped create that beautiful spread of food and wine for all of us to enjoy. So I just want to give you a little background on Jaia and Timothy. They being Timothy Lin is an accomplished pianist who spent his early years on the East Coast competitive piano circuit. He is the owner and author of the Anxious Personality Framework and specializes in freeing people from anxiety and their inner critic. Jaia Suri was a full-time touring performer, songwriter for many years, and is returning to recording and performing after a 15-year break. During her break, she lived in a monastery for 7 years where she met Timothy, and they served as ministers together early on in their marriage. Over her musical career, Jaia has released 4 full-length indie albums and a few singles, and is currently working on a 6-song EP. All of her recordings are available on major streaming platforms, and she is also a visual artist, and her prints are available in the courtyard today, with profits going to support the crisis in Gaza and Israel. So before we begin, I just wanted everyone to silence their cell phones, and we will be hearing the first set with them, and then we'll take a brief little break where we will do our raffle drawing, so there will be an opportunity to purchase more tickets. If anyone didn't get a chance to, we'll be raffling off a dinner for 2 at Carmel Valley Ranch, valued at $150, and then a $50 gift certificate for Sweet Reba's as well. So, hope you win. And thank you all for being here to support the school and to hear the beautiful music by both Jaia and Timothy. So thank you both for being here.
Okay. Excellent. We only need that one. Nope, we need this one. Okay. Better, right? one. I brought a lot of guitars. I'm actually only doing 4 songs on guitar, but I brought 4 guitars. All right, so I'm going to start off, it's a little ironic because a lot of you know me as a mom who complains about being a mom a lot. And this song was written when I was really longing to be a mom. And we were told we couldn't have children. And I was pretty pissed at God about that. So this is my song that came around that time. I just felt like I was having a conversation with God about it. And it's called Your Song About Winter. And you can relate if you've gone through hard things, which I know many of us have, all of us have. In my darkest hour, despair and anger hold a storm in my ribcage. And your way looks too cruel and too cold. It seems you take everything I love away. But then you slip me the image of winter. And I hear you say it's not that I've taken all their leaves away. It's just a season, no, winter is not a place we stay. It's just a season, no, winter is not a place we stay. Your song about winter whispers hope unto me. Yeah, it seems things don't really die, they just go internally. I guess that's where you want me when the winter, it feels so long, face to face with you in stillness, to listen to your song. So I put aside my plans and what I wanted so much, and you just breathe me in and out with the sound of a soft hush. And then I watch as the buds form and unroll like sacred scroll that I could never make and I cannot control. Your song about winter whispers hope unto me. Yeah, it seems things don't really die, they just go internally. I guess that's where you want me when the winter, it feels so long, face to face with you in stillness, to listen to your song, face to face with you in stillness, to listen to your song, face to face with you in stillness, to listen to your song. Thank you. All right, where are we going now? Okay. It's kind of sequential, actually. This next song was written around the time of getting pregnant, and not knowing if the baby was going to live every month, that kind of cycle of fear. And it felt to me like a little ember I was blowing on, trying to ignite, and I wasn't sure if it was going to ignite or if it was going to go out. And it's called Freedom Inside. And if we mess it up, we promise not to fight later, right? We're going to be nice. Call it a dance. That's what marriage is, right? It is a dance. Okay, Freedom Inside. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. The prison bars are melting away inside. No one's gonna stop me now. No friend, no treasure of warehouse. I found my soul's health. I'm drifting on this freedom. I'm rooted in this freedom. I'm drifting, I'm rooted, I'm drifting, I am rooted in freedom. I've been searching my whole life, oh, pecking at crumbs to feed this hunger. Map the world gave to me, it pointed outside and led me asunder until I learned to drop my anchor down under. I'm drifting on this freedom. I'm rooted in this freedom, rooted in. Because it's so new. I was floating in the ocean. I had this blessed time away from the kids in the ocean. And I was thinking to myself, this is so weird, why aren't you? Okay. I was thinking to myself, I feel a little guilty because it's been a week without working on any songs. You know, I'm on vacation, but I still feel guilty. I'm sure a lot of you can relate. It's like American culture. We have to work all the time, and I wasn't working. And so I was floating on the ocean, and this song just started coming. It's like, I'm floating on the ocean, the song is coming. I have no pen, no paper, and I knew I was going to have to take the kids, like, pretty much as soon as I got out of the water. So I'm trying to remember it, and I basically ran and hid from my kids and, like, ducked behind a bush and borrowed a pen and paper from the snack bar and wrote the song. And just as I was like, I wonder about the chorus, this child fell asleep. I, like, caught the moment of this child falling asleep on her mom's chest, and then the song is called "Asleep on Your Chest." But the weird thing is that it was a day before the fires, and it feels like it was just about the fires and about trusting even in times that seem really scary. So it's called "Asleep on Your Chest." See if I can pull it off. And I think I'm wise. There's so much I don't realize when my feet don't touch. These waves teach me so much. When smoke fills the sky, I can only cry and fall asleep on your chest. Sleep on your chest. Sleep on your once green mountain breast. Sleep on your chest. Sleep on your chest. Sleep on your once green mountain breast. When I knew I'd forget the words. There it is. When my heart is smashed, I get softened to see glass. When my bones break down, they become sand on the ground. When my flesh has died, it feeds the birds of the sky. And I sleep on your chest. Sleep on your chest. Sleep on your once green mountain breast. Sleep on your once green. All done with my guitars. And we have some of our favorites coming. So, and I think, do you want me to draw the raffle or do you want to do it? I'd like to do it. I play in alternate tuning. I play in alternate tunings, so each guitar is tuned differently. If I could, I'd have 10 guitars and 10 different tunings, but you gotta draw the line. I do have a couple more at home. And the reason is if I tune them, first of all, it would take a long time, but also the strings break because I go from really high. Hello? Okay, there we are. Okay. Quiet teachers. No, you're fine. Oh my God, I love this school so much. This is our last year with little Elias here, and then we'll be moving on, but it's like, this has just been the best. We won't move on. We'll always come back. Some of these tickets got stuck in the wicker below. I'm going to be really fair and they're not here. Okay. Should we draw someone else? Should we tell them it never happened and draw someone else? If you're not here, you don't get the sweets, okay? Did he leave? Did I scare him away? I was going to be mischievous. Okay, done good. Yeah, he'll find out somehow. Okay, so what are we drawing next? Dinner for two. Nice, and you could even go tonight if you wanted. You could go to party in the village, then you could go to dinner. Just have a wild time. Okay. Allie! Yay! Yay! All right. Does anyone know Duncan who wants to tell him the good news? Okay, you'll be the one. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. Congratulations, Allie. You get a lovely dinner with your sweetie. Okay. I also just want to thank Bridget and Julia for the food and handling all of that, because when I was thinking about it, I started hyperventilating a little bit, thinking about, oh, yeah, let's nix the first one, except Nicole loves that one. We'll do a private showing for you? Okay.
We can hang around after.
All right, so we'll just do Hold Me in Sky. This one is Hold Me in Sky. Hero. Yeah, that feels right. Missing the sky through the ceilings that we made up when we sold our miracle ads, when we started growing old. But I just might leave this death with some blood left in my chest. Ooh, I lean into blue. I've needed you to hold me in sky while I learn to fly. Trusting this powerless dark of night, my first flight. But since you made me want the sky, I must have the wings to fly. Ooh, I lean into blue. I needed you to hold me. I lean into blue. I needed you to hold me in sky while I learn to fly. Thank you. Thank you. All right, this song's called The Hero, and I feel like it's especially for any heroic people, but especially right now, parents, I feel like are heroes. So it especially goes out to heroes and parents. Okay. I can see that you're weary. You've been crushed and broke down. All the weight you were carrying, you let fall to the ground. And there's a boulder on your shoulder and no help to be found. This is the work of like a frown. And there's a rest for your weariness in the stillness deep down. This is the work of the hero. This is the work of love. To fall back down to zero and keep rising up. This is the work of the hero. This is the work of love. To fall back down to zero and keep rising up. Thank you. Miss Allie's about to be a hero, so she needs a really good meal first. That she didn't have to cook or do the dishes for. That's what we dream about. All right, this one's called Love Floods Me. All right, I have to take a group poll momentarily here. So how many, I'm just really curious, genuinely, and it makes sense in a minute, but how many of you feel like you struggle with life more than other people? Like, in general? Okay. All right, there's a few people, and there's some highly capable people here, too. There's a lot of highly capable people on this side. This is the struggle side. Okay. All right, a few of us. Okay. Yeah, I felt that especially when I had children. I felt like, wow, I feel like I'm going to lose my shit, like, every day. I just swore in church. I debated about that. Miss Rev Laurel's not here. That was partially why. I debated about swearing in church, but I actually thought, I'm pretty sure God swears a lot, especially right now. So I thought it was okay. But I do think yeah, okay. I'll leave it at that. So, so this song is about how we are very slowly evolving, I feel like. God is swearing maybe a little bit less now than 100, 200 years ago. So this is, about our very, 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 very slow evolution, humanity. We get lost in a maze of worries, alone on our way, cold and hungry, feeling the loss, the ache of lonely. We see only dark, but life a mystery, and I can feel love flood. Slow and sad and gory, but it's worn by the hand that guides the story. Look all around, you'll see the glory of I fell down, getting up off the ground, falling in trust, abyss before me. Held in the field of love that bore me. This is life, a mystery. I can feel love flood, love flood. Okay, we have one more. We're almost on time. That's pretty good. We have one more. This one's called Light Rising, and this is the next song that's coming out. So we're doing a release every month for the next 6 months. So this is the next one coming, and it was beautifully produced by a wonderful producer out in Amsterdam that we've been really enjoying working with. So, anything else about this one? Okay. I gave him a...
That's my favorite one.
Oh, it's his favorite. Oh, I do want to share very briefly how this one came. So this one came, I walked in the house and I was sad because I had not won the international songwriting competition that I'd entered. And I was sad. I was disappointed. So I walked in the house and Tim was saying something on the piano and then he stopped and he said, "What's wrong?" And I said, "I'm disappointed." And instead of talking to me, he started playing this melody. And I was like, "That is so beautiful. What is that?" And he was like, "I didn't even know I was playing." I was like, "You were just playing. Do that again." And I ran and got my recorder, and then we recorded it. So this song is a consolation song for if you've had a disappointment. This was like our sweet consolation song. Okay. And this is our last song. It's been a long winter, bring yourself closer, lay your sadness down, enter the softness of this moment. You can feel the light rising. The snow covering the green. There's so much still unseen. Just give yourself some time to rise. Come, rest your mind on the hills, on the sky. Maybe you don't even need to try. Let the same sun that makes fun of the shadows feed you what you need. The snow covering the green. There's so much Thank you so much. Timothy Lin on the piano. Thank you so much. Thanks for being with us. I do have a mailing list outside. I'd love to stay in contact. We may or may not do a lot of, I don't know. We're still deciding if we want to do more shows, but we definitely are recording. What? Yes, okay. Yeah, the feedback's helpful because I'm like, yeah, okay. Well, what was that? Oh! All right. And if you need to go, I totally understand. We'll do it. Yeah. I think that's all right. Is that okay with you, Reveler? Okay. Awesome. Because I know you guys need to set up. Okay. This one's called Longing for Wonder. And Nicole, so sweet. I released it. It got like 0 plays on Spotify. But Nicole was like, I love it. So we shortened it a little. We thought maybe it was too long. So we kind of edited a little bit. And so this song came from, I feel like as adults, we get numb to a lot of things. And children are such a reminder of like the freshness that they see the world. And one morning I noticed it was raining and I felt so dull. Like I didn't feel excited about the rain. I wasn't really smelling the smells. And so I just kind of sat at the piano and was contemplating my dullness and like feeling my dullness. And it evolved into more vividness because I do really believe that when we are present to whatever is going on, that we come more alive. So this song came out of that process. It's called Longing for Wonder. You could be like my one streamer on Spotify if you go there and you stream this song for more than 30 seconds. I'll be like, oh my God, one stream. Okay. When I was little, I loved the rain. A world new with diamonds, oh, crisp and glistening. Now I feel nothing as I push through the day. Just trying to keep up with demands thrown my way. And I am longing for that wonder again. I lift my eye toward a tearful sky to be washed clean, while this tenderness inside my chest holds a silent dream. Most of all, don't we all long to be awake to the beauty and be free? And be free. I guess this is sadness. I'm missing myself. My soul feels buried in this load of ego's wealth. And I am longing for that wonder again. I lift my eye toward a tearful sky to be washed clean, while this tenderness Most of all, don't we all long to be awake to the beauty? And be free. Holds a silent dream. Most of all, don't we all long to be awake to the beauty? Most of all, don't we all long to be awake to the beauty and be free? Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening. I feel like I should be like, questions, anyone? Like, I don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening. I'm going to go home and binge Netflix for the next 2 weeks.